Alright, so the first one is the foggy effect. I'm going to go to the drawing option and choose the highlighter, which is the second pen on the top, and then just basically choose whichever color you want. I normally go for a color on the actual image, and if you press hard, it's supposed to give you this beautiful foggy effect. Now to draw, I either go with the eraser, which is the last option on the top, and just write whatever you want, but that's how you do the foggy effect. Super easy and simple. Just make sure that you do choose the second pen option, which is a highlighting pen, because if not, it's just going to give you a solid look. For this one, I'm just going to freehand and write in cursive filming. I just do it with my finger over and over again until I like how it looks, but you can also buy a stylus and it's going to make it a lot easier for you. This one is the days of the week. You can obviously write whatever you want, but I'm choosing to write Sunday using the highlighting pen option again in white. This one's one of my favorite pens if you haven't gotten it yet, but I'm just going to be writing Sunday all in caps and just basically filling the entire screen, as you can see, and then using the eraser with a smaller size, I'm making a straight line like so, and then getting the highlighting pen again and changing the color and writing Sunday in script. For the curved text, I like choosing an object and just writing the text around the object. This one can be a little bit time consuming, but it just looks so nice that I feel like it's worth it. So I'm going to be writing rosé. I normally like going with the strong text and just go all around one by one. And then to spice it up a little bit more, I'm taking the glow pen, which is the third option, and drawing some dots around the cup. Now this one's a little bit similar to the previous one, which is boxed letters. I'm choosing the classic text option and turning each letter into cubes by pressing the A box on the top left, and then just alternating colors by choosing a color from the actual image. And to do so, all you have to do is choose the dropper on the left bottom part of the colors and just alternate that way. I'm going to be writing laundry and moving the letters around as I please. Now just choosing a GIF that resembles laundry, which to me are bubbles. This one's really simple, but I feel like it adds a nice touch, and I'm just going to be writing sunset using the strong text option, moving it wherever I want, and then writing it basically 3 times or 2 if you want, and choosing colors from the actual image and placing it on top. And then with a different font, I'm going to write summer with a space in between each letter and placing it on top. And last but not least, with the glow pen option, I'm going to draw some dots around the letters. Now for the classic travel IG story, I'm going to write JFK and placing it in one corner, and then the destination, which let's say it's Mexico, and placing it on a different corner. Choosing the pin emoji and placing it next to each destination. Now with the highlighting pen, I'm going to draw a line from point A to point B. You can also change the size of the pen if you want on the left side, but I'm doing this over and over again until I like how it looks. Now you can just leave it like this if you want, but you can also make it a dotted line, and to do so all you have to do is take the eraser and draw some lines all throughout. Now the rainbow or gradient effect to me is the hardest to learn, but after practicing a few times you'll definitely get the hang of it. First, I just select the entire word and simultaneously using both of my fingers at the same time, one to move the color and the other one to move the selection. As you can see, it's harder to explain, it's easier to do it at the same time as I'm doing it, but basically select, choose a color, and then move, like without leaving the actual finger of the color, move it around like so. Now a different example, again with the gradient effect, has to be the nails of the week. I'm going to take nails and use the green option and simultaneously move both of my fingers to opposite sides to give you a gradient green effect. And then just changing the font of the following text and placing it under nails. And then just finishing off by tagging the brand, adding whichever text you want. I'm going to be using the classic option and giving it a border. If you press this one twice, it gives you a foggy effect on the second, and then just adding a GIF of your choice. I honestly like going crazy with GIFs. I feel like it adds a nice unique touch, but it is a little hard to find the perfect one at times. Now this IG story idea is really simple. It's basically just mixing fonts and just have fun with it. So I'm going to write pink skies with different fonts. I feel like this is a really simple way to spice it up without doing anything too crazy like the other options, so just have fun with it. And of course, adding my signature spark GIF. I feel like this has slowly but surely turned into my personal favorite because I literally add it to everything.